What's going on, Lake Pro Tackle fam? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. We just got a brand new batch of some soft swim baits. Know we've been doing a lot of hard swim baits with the Clutch Ecos, the DRTs. Of course, Grow Design Works moved into that soft bait category. Those were really cool. I'm glad a lot of you could pick those up. Today's video, we're going to be going over brand new swim baits right here. Now, this is not a new vendor, but these are new items to the shop. He's been working the last 3-4 years on this, and we were the first shop he reached out to get these in. So if you're watching this video and you're into fishing a soft bait, definitely check these out. I want to start with this guy right here. This is brand new to the market. This is the Texas Swimbaitz 6-inch weedless Texas Shad. We've got 3 different colors. He has a couple more on his website if you want to check those out. But I do want to start. This is $11.99. Extremely affordable. It comes with a custom hook. He had these hooks done custom just for this bait. The hook itself is a little bit over, or a little bit under half an ounce. So I'm gonna imagine it's around a 3/8 ounce weight on here. Nothing super heavy. It does have a moderate sink. The bait itself is 6 inches. It has a built-in head harness in the head here. So I mean, it's not ripping out of there, but you can also change the hook out, and if you want a little bit bigger weight to keep it down on the bottom, it takes a 10-aught beast hook. So for the 10-aughts, I believe you've got a couple different sizes in the 10-aught. You got a 1/2 and 3/4. So if you do want to go bigger, you can always go with the beast hooks. If not, they fit very well, number one. Number two, if not, this again is a custom hook. It's going to be a little bit different than the beast hook. The point is actually a little bit above the line tie, which is really awesome for a lot of soft baits. And, you know, you can just clip it straight in like so. The bait itself is going to be a nice hollow cavity, so hookup ratio should not be an issue. The only little, the only plastic that's really holding the hook up at the top here is very strong overall. And when this fish bites, you're going to have a very good bite where the hook gets exposed and actually have a lot of potential to hold in that fish and keep them pinned. So that harness system is really cool. The bait itself is molded to fit around the hook just like that, and the hook, again, like I said, it was custom done for the bait. So we've got 3 colors. This one here is threadfin shad. Let you take another cool look there. It's got a lot of different color in there, very iridescent, some gray, some white, some blue, some yellow. This guy right here, TVA shad. If you're fishing any river system, you got to check these out. It's a lot brighter side chartreuse tail to pick, help the smallmouth or big largemouth pick it up in the current. And then kind of in between the two, we've got DA shad. This one right here is going to stay a little bit brighter on the sides. No chartreuse tail, but very similar in overall body to the TVA shad. So it's going to have a little bit more color, a little bit brighter, depending on the water you're fishing. You can always fish this guy right here, the DA shad, and then threadfin if you're fishing that clear, nice clear water. This one is going to stand out really awesome. Now these are UV painted, and I mean this paint is going to stay on there. It's really neat. Overall, the bait cavity from around the gill plate to where the hook sticks into the bait, it's very hollow there in the center, but it's very durable everywhere else. Now the tail is going to be a little bit like a boot tail. It's got that right there. Very thin material. I say thin, but it's very durable. It's got a little bit thinner material, so you can really work this as fast as you want. And, if you do choose to put your own hook on it, if you choose to go like a beast hook route, you can keep it on the bottom. This thing's going to crawl down there. It crawls over rocks nicely. It came through cover very nicely in the pond. And, I mean, I'm talking I could crawl it, I could burn it, and it did not blow out left or right. I was using just using the heavy rod, and I was using 17-pound line. You can definitely throw bigger line, a different knot, and works just the same. So we've got 3 colors in the 6-inch weedless. Those come in at a total of 2 ounces. Next up, we've got these guys right here. This is the 5-inch jig head Texas Shad Jr. So these are going to be a little bit different. Again, we got 3 different colors. We got threadfin, gizzard, and TVA shad. This one in my hand is gizzard shad. It's going to be a little bit lighter profile overall. Threadfin is going to be that, again, little bit darker, which I think he probably could have switched the names on these. Usually I think a gizzard's being a little bit darker. And then, of course, if you guys are around smallmouth, you have to pick some of these up. These are 1.5 ounces. So these were made to have a faster ROF and to stick down on the bottom really well, or to be fished around current areas. And it doesn't always stand straight up on the bottom. You know, even with the heavier weight, it's not a flat bottom, so it's not made to be drug across. It is going to tilt over on you, but you know, if you're fishing current, you always need a little bit heavier weight. If you want to bottom bounce it, you can do that. And this is also really optimized for forward facing sonar. Same 17-pound line, which is really overkill for this hook in my opinion. I was able to throw it out there, burn it at the surface, really get it going. Didn't blow out on me, and I could of course still crawl it. The weighting system is going to be around the chin towards the belly, so it's going to stay very, very straight. Has that same boot style tail with the little, you know, shad kicker in the back. Overall, absolute money coming out of Texas Swimbaitz. Again, Pat, thanks for stopping by and dropping these off, hand delivering them to us, because these things are really, really sweet. If you're interested in these, y'all, these are going to be live today, Wednesday, so definitely check them out. We greatly appreciate it. We got very limited quantities in. I think we've got 20 of the threadfin and gizzard in the 5-inch, and then we've got 10 of each in the 6-inch weedless, guys. Again, custom hook, really cool harness system. It's going to allow you to get on a lot of those grassier areas, maybe even timber areas, of course. Going to roll around in that, and it's going to draw in the big bites. So make sure to check them out, lakeprotackle.com. Y'all know where to go. Wednesday, we're going to be dropping these on the website, so at some point, maybe during the afternoon, definitely keep up with the social media, because that's when you're going to know. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time. I like Pro Tackle. See you guys.